Don't force anything in your life. Stoic lessons for inner peace. Have you ever tried to force something in your life, only to end up stressed, disappointed, or heartbroken? What if peace doesn't come from pushing, but from letting go? Sit back, take a deep breath, and listen closely. This is not just another video telling you to let go. This is a deep journey into the mind, into ancient wisdom, and into the power of not forcing anything. We live in a world where we are told to chase, grind, and never settle. But what if that pressure is what's stealing your peace? Today, we'll explore powerful lessons from Stoic philosophers and ancient proverbs that teach us. True strength is quiet. True peace is calm. And real growth doesn't come from forcing life. It comes from flowing with it. This will not just change how you think. It may change how you live. 1. Life is a river, not a rock. Let it flow. In ancient times, the Stoics said, "Live according to nature." What did they mean by that? Nature doesn't force the river to move. It simply flows. It doesn't push the sun to rise. It just does. In the same way, peace comes not by forcing life, but by flowing with it. Epictetus once said, "Don't seek to have events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do." This is not weakness. This is wisdom. Imagine this. You want a door to open. You push and push, but it stays shut. You'll grow tired, angry, hopeless. But what if, just 5 steps away, there was another door, already open, waiting for you to walk through? Life often knows better than we do. Forcing something that's not meant to happen creates resistance. Resistance creates stress, and stress clouds our vision. When you flow with life, you don't give up. You grow up. You learn to trust timing, to read the signs, and to understand when to move and when to be still. You can't push the river. The wise person lets life move and adapts like water, strong yet soft. Letting go of force is not letting go of effort. It is choosing smart effort, guided by peace, not panic. Ask yourself, am I forcing this, or is it flowing naturally? That one question can change everything. 2. Forcing leads to frustration. Surrender leads to clarity. Seneca, a great Stoic, once wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." When we force things, relationships, jobs, plans, we often suffer twice. First, from the fear that it won't happen. Second, from the pain when it still doesn't. Trying to force someone to love you, trying to force success overnight, trying to force your future into a shape that doesn't fit. This creates deep inner war. But surrender is different. Surrender is not giving up. It's giving in to the wisdom of life. It's saying, I trust that what's meant for me will find me, and what's not will fall away. Think of the bamboo tree. For years, it shows no growth above the ground, but underground, it's building strong roots. Then one year, it shoots up, fast and strong. What if your life is like that? What if what you're forcing is actually delaying you, because you're not yet ready? Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. If it's meant to be, it won't need to be forced. If it needs to be forced, it may not be meant to be. Peace comes when you surrender to the timing of things, not out of laziness, but out of deep, quiet confidence. Let go. You're not losing control. You're gaining clarity. 3. The wisdom of the unseen. Trusting what you don't understand. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, kept a journal not for fame, but for sanity. In it, he wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you, woven in the pattern of your destiny. for what could more aptly fit your needs. This is deep wisdom. Sometimes we try to force things because we are afraid of the unknown. We don't see the full picture, so we try to control every part we can. But wisdom is trusting the unseen. It's understanding that just because something doesn't make sense now, doesn't mean it's not right for your journey. Think about a seed buried in darkness. It doesn't know what's happening. It's cold. It's hidden. But underground, transformation is taking place. If the seed tried to force itself into bloom before the right time, it would die. But when it trusts the process, it becomes something beautiful. You may not understand why something isn't working, but you don't have to. You just have to stay grounded, patient, and open. The more you try to control something, the more it controls you. Real control begins when you stop needing to control everything. Let go of the need to know everything. Instead, trust that your path is unfolding as it should, even in silence. 4. You're not behind. You're becoming. One reason we force things is the belief that we're behind in life. Social media shows us people doing more, having more, being more. So we panic, we rush, we try to force our journey to match theirs. But ancient wisdom reminds us, the fruit that ripens fastest, rots fastest. What if your delay is not a denial, but a design? What if you're not late, you're right on time? The Stoics believed that peace comes when we stop comparing and start aligning. Align with your own path, your own peace, your own growth. You are not in a race. You are in a journey. The oak tree takes years to grow, but it lasts for generations. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. Stop rushing your life. Start trusting your process. Every day, ask, what can I grow today? Without force. Water that, and watch your peace return. 5. Forced paths break you. Aligned paths build you. Have you ever forced yourself to stay in a job, relationship, or lifestyle that felt wrong just because you were afraid to change? That's the weight of forcing. It breaks your soul slowly. The Stoics remind us that integrity matters more than image. Inner peace is better than outer success. Forcing yourself to stay on a path that feels wrong just to please others is the quickest way to lose your joy. True strength is walking away from what's not aligned, even if you're unsure what comes next. A tree that is bent by the wind grows strong roots. The strong person adapts, adjusts, and walks in truth, even if it means walking alone for a while. You don't need to force the right path. When it's right, it fits like a puzzle piece. No pushing, no pain, just peace. 6. Let peace guide you, not pressure. So many decisions we make in life come from pressure. Pressure from family, pressure from time, pressure from fear. But peace is a better guide than pressure. Before you act, ask yourself, does this feel forced or does it feel peaceful? That answer is your compass. The Stoics practiced reflection daily. They didn't just act. They asked, is this wise? Is this needed? Is this in line with my values? You don't have to force anything when you are being guided by peace. It will feel natural, whole, light. Sitting quietly, doing nothing. Spring comes, and the grass grows by itself. Wisdom comes not by doing more, but by seeing more. Let peace be your power. 7. Final truth. Let go to grow. We end with this. Let go, not to lose, but to grow. When you stop forcing, you start becoming. You become open, calm, strong, clear. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop fearing and start trusting. You stop surviving and you start truly living. Letting go is not weakness, it's wisdom. It's choosing freedom over fear and flow over force. What is yours will find you. The good life is not in control. It's in calm acceptance and wise action. Let this be the day you stop forcing and start flowing. The moment you trade anxiety for awareness, pressure for peace, noise for wisdom. If this video helped you think deeper, live wiser, and breathe easier, subscribe for more wisdom every week. And remember, what's meant for you will never need to be forced. Let go, let life flow, and find your peace in the stillness.